Tears in her eyes, tears in my eyes. Hearing a mother cry, bring tears to my eyes. Where is this hatred coming from? Black and black crimes, God please forgive your sons. Where is this hatred coming from? Tears in a mother eyes, from darkness here comes the sun.
Make we pray for them.
Father God, at this the jewel come to. Take a look around, see what the guns do. Take what we daughters, them and we son to. Jungle justice, that them turn to. Nothing in this life, no guaranteed. Seem we only safe in a quarantine. I and I chant for every human being. No office in no more blood I bleed. Bellies.
Tears in her eyes, tears in my eyes. Hearing a mother cry, bring tears to my eyes. Where is this hatred coming from? Black and black crimes, God please forgive your sons. Where is this hatred coming from? Tears in a mother eyes, from darkness here comes the sun.
How we still can't figure out what's going on, what's really wrong. Feel like back in all the days when the West was one. How did we get here's the right question to us, society, or it was your plan? Cause it's no normal. Living like this, you have to strong like Arnold. Everybody feel the pain cause it's touching our brain, whether casual or formal.
Tears in her eyes, tears in my eyes. Hearing a mother cry, bring tears to my eyes. Where is this hatred coming from? Black and black crimes, God please forgive your sons. Where is this hatred coming from? Tears in a mother eyes, from darkness here comes the sun.
Lord forgive me, I was born as a sinner. So much trouble me find myself in. You know how we feel, many days without a meal. Many nights me have to roll with me steel. Thank you Father, you save my soul. Take the wheel and take control. Mama pray for your son, you would brave and bold. Blood a run red, mama tears run cold.
Tears in her eyes, tears in my eyes. Hearing a mother cry, bring tears to my eyes. Where is this hatred coming from? Black and black crimes, God please forgive your sons. Where is this hatred coming from? Tears in a mother eyes, from darkness here comes the sun.
Like a candle when the wind blows. I've walked so many roads in life. If it's not purpose, it doesn't sit so right. No longer. 9 to 5, at times you see me smile. Still no one sees my pain. Yet still I made up my mind to free.
And welcome to the One and One Music Review Show, wherever you are in the world. I thank you for tapping in with us today. And to the listening audience, welcome, 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 welcome. Itinual guidance to the masses, blessings of love and light to my Rastafari family. Would like to send a special shout out to all my listeners. Just know that I could not do this without you. I thank you each and every week for tapping in with me. Of course, you have been vibing to the sounds of. We open up with Honezty with one of his tracks that we are going to get in. It's going to be on later today on the show, but we are going to open up with Ghandi, so go nowhere, okay? We have questions that have already surfaced in terms of the various artists that are going to be on and the things that we're going to talk about. So we have Ghandi. If you're looking at your screen right now, he's going to be up within a few minutes, and later we're going to be tapping in with Honezty. Additionally, I am going to be giving some updates as it pertains to post Hurricane Melissa as well. So I do not want you to go anywhere. I want you to continue to share this live. Of course, I'm going to get into another track by Dangio. The name of this track, Dangio just released his album, and this is one of my favorite tracks from his album. It's called My Purpose. Go nowhere. I'll be right back.
Of sacrificing, blood, sweat, and tears. I put my purpose behind me for too long. No longer will I fear. It's the reason why I'm here. 9 to 5, at times you see me smile. Still I made up my mind to free myself like a candle when the wind blows. I've walked so many roads in life. If it's not purpose, it doesn't sit so right. Years of sacrificing, blood, sweat, and tears. I put my purpose behind me for too long. No longer will I fear.
Upsetter, 8 hours for your foot. Sometime at 16, and the morning have a good look. A Ghandi. You work hard, so play hard. You never take a day off. You put God in your prayers, make Him lead the way out. A sleepless nights, you struggle through life, and daily you do it again. Someone say fall, but continue rise, my friend. Give it up for the weekend. Hey, bust a buckle, make a toast with your friend. Cheers for the weekend. Roll a blunt and just add little blem. Cheers for the weekend. Yeah, now. Put on my clothes, me and my gal I touch the road this weekend. Boss I stress you, work I stress you. Sometimes you feel like you wrecked out, feel left you. Some poor workers are pressure and that test you. The only thing why be your rescue, give it up for the weekend. Hey, bust a buckle, make a toast with your friend. Cheers for the weekend. Roll a blunt and just add little blem. Cheers for the weekend. Yeah, now. Put on my clothes, me and my gal I touch the road this weekend. One life you want, so just live it. Tomorrow is promised to no one, so today just live it. If I been lost, me have me, I go spend it. And if me broke a man in my friend will lend it. Cause I buckle and creep. Every party we step in, I will shell it. Alright, ask cash up how me sell it. Me work for my own, so allow me make me spend it. Send some gal come make me correl it. Me not dead, so the party man a party. Cologne turn up on the smell it. After party, gal inna me telly. You work hard, so play hard. You never take a day off. You put God in your prayers, make Him lead the way out. A sleepless nights, you struggle through life, and daily you do it again. Someone say you fall, but continue rise, my friend. Give it up for the weekend. Hey, bust a buckle, make a toast with your friend. Cheers for the weekend. Upsetter, 8 hours for your foot. Sometime at 16, and the morning have a good look. A Ghandi. You work hard, so play hard. You never take a day off. You put God in your prayers, make Him lead the way out. A sleepless nights, you struggle through life, and daily you do it again. Someone say you fall, but continue rise, my friend. Give it up for the weekend. Hey, bust a buckle, make a toast with your friend. Cheers for the weekend. Roll a blunt and just add little blem. Cheers for the weekend. Yeah, now. Put on my clothes, me and my gal I touch the road this weekend. Boss I stress you, work I stress you. Sometimes you feel like you wrecked out, feel left you. Some poor workers are pressure and that test you. The only thing why be your rescue, give it up for the weekend. Bust a buckle, make a toast with your friend. Cheers for the weekend. Roll a blunt and just add little blem. Cheers for the weekend. Yeah, now. Put on my clothes, me and my gal I touch the road this weekend. One life you want, so just live it. Tomorrow is promised to no one, so today just live it. If I been lost, me have me, I go spend it. And if me broke a man in my friend will lend it. Cause I buckle pon buckle and crate pon crate. Every party we step in, I will shell it. Alright, ask cash up how me sell it. Me work for my own, so long me make me spend it. Send some gal come make me correl it. Me not dead, so the party man a party. Cologne turn up on the smell it. After party, gal inna me telly. You work hard, so play hard. You never take a day off. You put God in your prayers. Make him lead the way hard. A sleepless nights, a struggle through life, and daily you do it again. Someone see you fall, but continue rise, my friend. Give it up for the weekend. Hey, bust a back to make a toast with your friend. Cheers for the weekend. Upsetter, 8 hours by your foot. Sometime at 16. And the morning have a good look. A Ghandi. You work hard, so play hard. You never take a day off. You put God in your prayers. Make him lead the way hard. A sleepless nights, a struggle through life, and daily you do it again. Someone see you fall, but continue rise, my friend. Give it up for the weekend. Hey, bust a buckle, make a toast with your friend. Cheers for the weekend. Roll a blunt and just add little blem. Cheers for the weekend. Yeah, now. Put on my clothes, me and my gal I touch the road this weekend. Boss I stress you, work I stress you. Sometimes you feel like you break out, feel left you. Some poor workers are pressure and I test you. The only thing why be your rest, give it up for the weekend. Hey, bust a buckle, make a toast with your friend. Cheers for the weekend. Roll a blunt and just add little blem. Cheers for the weekend. Yeah, now.
Yes. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are tapped in right now. I was having some technical difficulties in the back, but we are currently live and in living color. Of course, we are tapped in right now. If you are just joining us today, we are going to be vibing with Ghandi, and as well later we are going to be vibing with Honezty, who is going to be joining us. But right now, there's no time like the present. We have Ghandi in studio. Of course, I was getting you acclimated with his track. The name of that track is The Weekend. And as you know, it's the weekend, so ain't no time like the present. As well. Welcome, Ghandi. Are you there?
Oh, the vibes. Man a road from them bad man. We and them can try a road till them take another road because we ain't got a road. Everything I'm looking at is everything.
I love it. I love the energy. I thank you for being here. We welcome you. Yes. Well, you're active as well. I love it. And we are happy that you're here in studio with us today. Of course, we have, an audience that's already acclimated and have quite a few questions as well for you. But before we get started, to the listening audience who do not know much about Ghandi, I would like to, me, myself, and the listeners would like to know, like, as we listen to your music, or for myself, I went in and I listened to a few of your tracks, and I think they are more centered on life experiences and real life. You can correct me within your response as well. Are you more of a cultural artist than you would say?
All right, for me, the name Ghandi is never a normal name or not a normal name or will never be a normal name. So when you take on a name like that, it's a huge task you take on yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say I'm not one of the artists who's gonna back myself in a corner and say I'm a cultural artist or I'm a dancehall artist or I'm this artist or that artist. I'm the type of artist that wherever the music takes me, that's where I'm gonna go. Yeah, but majority of my stuff is songs where people can gravitate to. You may be going through what I'm singing or what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? So, but it's a bit of versatile. But
Yeah.
just pop.
Mhm.
was not bad in a good way though.
Of course.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Talented, you know.
Yes, yes. We're going to get to that talent as well. So, at what age did you start singing? Or you
Oh,
decided, you know what? I really love the arts and singing is my way of, going
yeah.
to proceed as a singer.
For me, it didn't took me long to really identify that I had a talent. It was about age 12, cause football. Then overseas they call it soccer, but we Jamaican refer to it as football. So football for me was my first love, my first passion. Still is my passion as well. But both of them when I realized I had the talent for music, it's like yeah, about that time, about 12.
12 years old.
12, age 12 when I really discovered that yes, I can do this, but then I wasn't DJing at that time. I was singing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, originally Ghandi is a singer. I was singing at that time, and then growing up, from school days, were very poetic. So then I guess I realized that I had also a passion in writing as well. So both go together, coincide with each other, as well as the football go together. So at age 12, I really discovered that, hey, I have that talent here, but professionally at age 16 was when I did my first record. So 12, 13, 14 coming up, mini school concert, community concerts, penny concerts, and all those things around the island was what I was doing. But age 16 when I recorded my first song
Okay. Um,
professionally, yeah.
that's a very seasoned age. Persons
Yeah,
might say
yeah,
as well. Um,
yeah,
so let's talk about the name. I get this all the time from various persons who listen to this show because they're
yeah,
intrigued by the Jamaican name. That just the meaning behind everybody's name is always um, just real interesting to hear how it is
yeah.
that you came. So, how did you come up with the Ras Ghandi name? Is it something you started to call your name, or others actually started gave you that name?
No, for me, Gandhi was first before the Ras, before I added the Ras to the name. So
Uh huh.
Gandhi, I got the name Gandhi. Growing up as a kid, we normally cut to eat, a ball head trim we are ready Gandhi, so we head shine. And going to football field, practices and stuff, you had two elders
Uh huh.
in the community of mine. Because back then I could sit down and fold up my foot like how the Buddhists then normally do it. And my
Yes.
hands were always clasped, like as if I was praying.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever time I get to training, that's how I normally sit and fold up my foot them on the hands class. And then I always I say, boy, yo, he look like Gandhi. But there and then, at that young age, I didn't know who Gandhi was. You understand
Okay.
me? I was wondering, who is this? I never like it. So, back in Jamaica, when you don't like a name or you cry over a name, automatically that name belongs to you from then. Yeah, so that was where the Gandhi came in. And through the popularity with football and all of that, the Gandhi came in, and then the Gandhi came in, and then further now, years to come now, when I took on Rastafari faith, I had the Ras to it because we all know Ras means head creator.
Yes.
So I just added and then I said, yo, Ras Gandhi. And then I did the song I Tells You. So it was only fair enough to add that to the name and then just say Ras Gandhi. So that's how the Ras Gandhi got birthed at that time.
Okay, so for the listeners as well, we have Upton out of the UK that says
Right.
that we kind of remember you. Your first
Okay.
hit track was I Toast You. Is that correct?
I Tells You was, yeah, that was a monster hit track for Gandhi. But Message to Mama, that was produced by Ninja Man. That was the very first that had the crowd turning their heads. But I Tells You was the one who took it to the moon and back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Now,
definitely. Big up Upton.
now we have Respect, Respect out of the Netherlands. He said he thought that No More Bloodshed was the track.
See,
That's
so people are gonna have them different songs. All right, let's say Bloodshed is a song where it's very powerful up into today's society. It still has its purpose and has its value. But as for me, if I don't want you to name Gandhi Ras Gandhi, you know me sing some nice songs. So. But I Tells You was the one who break like it would be one of my most successful track then.
Oh wow.
But bloodshed didn't go number one. It went number 9 on the chart, but remain number one on the people in art. So bloodshed is a very monumental song up until today.
I love
Yes.
it. Of course, we have Jennifer out of Montreal, Canada, that's saying keep on doing what you're doing. You're
Thank you
making
very much, Jennifer.
you're making an impact on the industry. Bless up Empress Rose for always bringing through quality artists. I thank you so much, my dear. Thank you.
Yes.
I do what I
All right.
can.
All right.
I do what I can.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Um. So we have just a variety of various spots where persons are tapped in right now. So I'd like to bring up all the
Yes.
persons who are currently tapped in on Facebook,
Mr.
Instagram,
Rowan.
Instagram, YouTube, and X as well. And to all the persons who are tapped in overseas as well, Brazil, Singapore, Japan, wherever you are in the world, I thank you for tapping in with me each and every week and checking out the show as well. And of course, bringing you the artists that you may have forgotten about, or artists that are currently making waves as well. I appreciate that as well. So I'm going to jump to one of your other tracks, and when we come back, we're going to take some more questions from the listening audience. So please.
Upsetter, 8 hours by your foot. Sometime at 16. And the morning have a good look. A Ghandi. You work hard, so play hard. You never take a day off. You put God in your prayers. Make him lead the way out. Had sleepless nights, you struggle through life, and daily you do it again. Someone see you fall, but continue rise, my friend. Give it up for the weekend. Hey, bust a buckle, make a toast with your friend. Cheers for the weekend. Roll a blunt and just add little blem. Cheers for the weekend. Yeah, now. Put on my clothes, me and my gal, I touch the road this weekend. Boss, I stress you, work, I stress you. Sometimes you feel like you're wrecked out, feel left you. Some co-workers are pressure and that test you. The only thing going be your rescue, give it up for the weekend. Hey, bust a buckle, make a toast with your friend. Cheers for the weekend. Roll a blunt and just add little blem. Cheers for the weekend. Yeah, now. Put on my clothes, me and my gal, I touch the road this weekend. One life you want, so just live it. Tomorrow is promised to no one, so today just live it. If I been lost, me I go spend it. And if me broke a man in, my friend will lend it. Cause I buckle and crate. Every party we step in, I will shell it. Alright, ask cash up how me sell it. Me work for my own, so allow me make me spend it. Send some gal come make me correl it. Me not dead sad, a party man a party. Cologne turn up on the smelly. After party, gal inna me telly. You work hard, so play hard. You never take a day off. You put God in your prayers. Make him lead the way out. Had sleepless nights, you struggle through life, and daily you do it again. Someone see you fall, but continue rise, my friend. Give it up for the weekend. Hey, bust a buckle, make a toast with your friend. Cheers for the weekend. Upsetter, 8 hours by your foot. Sometime at 16. And the morning have a good look. A Ghandi. You work hard, so play hard. You never take a day off. You put God in your prayers. Make him lead the way out. Had sleepless nights, you struggle through life, and daily you do it again. Someone see you fall, but continue rise, my friend. Give it up for the weekend. Hey, bust a buckle, make a toast with your friend. Cheers for the weekend. Roll a blunt and just add little blem. Cheers for the weekend. Yeah, now. Put on my clothes, me and my gal, I touch the road this weekend. Boss, I stress you, work, I stress you. Sometimes you feel like you're wrecked out, feel left you. Some
Yes,
poor
yes,
workers are
yes, ladies
pressure
and
that
gentlemen.
test.
Of course, you are tapped into the sounds of Ras Ghandi of Jamaica, okay? And for all the persons who are tapping in right now and you have questions for him, I am going to be getting to your questions as well. So, we have Juliet out of Toronto, Canada, that's saying, wow, I remember Ras Ghandi. It's great to see that he is live and in spirits. I'm enjoying the track Upsetter. Oh, so people are loving the Upsetter tune that we just played. Now, talk to me about the track Upsetter. Um,
Weekend.
I'm sorry, Weekend. Yes, talk to me
Yeah,
about
so
the
that
Weekend
all right,
track.
so that track was produced by Dewey Upsetter, in I think it's further up north.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember where exactly they're from. Up past Connecticut and go through. Maine, they're from Maine. Very good producers. I think they are even Grammy nominated producers as well. But that track Weekend, actually, he sent me the rhythm. Came up over, just sit down and meditate and thinking about you, the 9 to 5 people, the hustlers, them, you get up every day, 5, 6 days a week, you go out, you hustle, you come in, and it's like you're exhausted. So today, a Friday, so you ask the boy, Jano, you have 2 friends. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to have a drink, I'm going to stop at one after work party, I'm going to roll up blood, I'm going to drink a beer. The female, them and them friends, maybe just go out, your co-worker stress you. You have some co-worker work go like at them at the boss, stress the people, but always remember you go to work to make money, not to create friends. You understand what I mean?
That's right.
So, I just sit down and go in the lab and just think out of the box. You know what I'm saying? After a long weekend, what would you rather do? You understand
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe you have
Yes.
a little chill spot, a little downtime. So that's how that song came about.
Now, outside of being a singer, you're actually a producer as well. Will you want to talk to me
Yeah,
about? Can you share a few of the projects that you have actually worked on?
yeah. I had a project, North Coast, dancehall rhythm. I wrote about 6 or 7 songs on that rhythm. I wrote for Spice, Anthony D, Mr. Perfect, quite a few. And we also play a lot of intricate part in serious artists development and career as we go along the way because we not only sing and DJ, we write and produce as well. But I've done some beautiful work. Some
Hmm.
beautiful work. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I've done some beautiful work around here. But them say you're not gonna really get the flowers, and like I said, we not really work for flowers still, but we're just glad we play and still playing an intricate part in this thing called reggae music and dancehall because music is life.
Now, as a producer, there are
Yeah,
many roads to a producer, many hats that's attached to a producer as well. And
yeah,
you're producers that are from the early 1990s. Am I correct?
yeah.
Okay. So, would you say that the music that's being developed today, compared to the 90s music in terms of the richness,
Yeah.
walking away and be able to know that you can pick this up 12 years from now, would you say 90s music is as the richness attached to it that's not we're not actually seeing right now, and would you say it has a lot to do with the fact that things have gone digital?
All right. So let me say, change is always good, but I don't like all of the changes. Then number one, I don't like AI.
Hmm.
Number one, I don't like AI. AI watered down the thing. And the 90s and everything is still the best and will be the best because them time they have live instruments.
Hmm.
You understand? And nothing beats live instruments. And nothing is wrong though to evolve and new ideas, new people have arisen, new artists have arisen, new producers have arisen, and everything. But the 90s will always remain the best. More quality remain there. Check when you listen to a 90s music. You're not worry about auto tune, not worry about this, not worry about that. You the real authenticity still lies within the instrument and how the songs are mixed and mastered and all of that. But I am in for change, but not too much of the change. Or too much of the changes that's going on right now within the music. But as I say, youth have to rise and youth have to come do anything. Because I just saw it.
Okay, so you're not against the digital age. It's just too much of one thing is not good.
Exactly.
Okay. So let's take a few questions from our listening audience as well, or now comments. We have Jackson out of Johannesburg, South Africa, and
Johannesburg.
Johannesburg, South Africa, and he's saying, well, he loves what's going on with the tracks. He really love. Well, I don't know the track that I just played. I call it upset, and it appears that there are a few persons.
It's weekend.
It's weekend as well. Yeah, but he's loving the track itself, and you could turn on your radio in the back. And he said that he listened to your reference in terms of how it is that you came about the track. You really love what you're doing. Continue to do what you're doing. This is from Jackson out of Johannesburg, South
Bless
Africa.
up Johannesburg. So, yeah, motherland.
That's correct. We have Rahul out of Gambia that's saying keep up the good work. He loves what
Bless
you're
the
doing
Lord.
as well, and he would like to know what's the name of the latest album.
It's not an album, it's a single titled Believe.
No, I think what he
Believe.
wants to ask is that you have done albums. Am I correct?
No, I actually putting one together
Mm-hmm.
as we speak. We're actually putting one together as we speak.
But okay,
So
so
we
your
have a thing
latest is
with
a
Ghandi
single.
Sky Juice and the King Yellow Man.
Okay.
So we don't really want to talk about too much of this something, but we have some rich music,
Uh-huh.
as in rich in quality, melodious sounds, authentic sounds
Mm-hmm.
that soon they will be soon be available on our digital platforms.
Okay. So but you
Yeah,
you have just released a single, not an album.
yeah,
What is the
single.
name? What is the
Okay.
name of that single?
So that single is titled Believe.
Believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I sent you that song too as well.
Yes.
Them
So
never believing I'm a journey.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
then
a song where everyone can relate to because everyone have a journey.
that's correct. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. We have Marlon out of London. Big up Marlon. Marlon out of London, and he
Yeah.
is an artist. Is asking, are you doing collaborations or productions? Are you open for collaborations or productions with other artists and or producers?
Yes and no. So here why I'm gonna say yes. You see a collab now. I've done collabs in the past, and let me tell you why I'd be a little bit hesitant doing a collab. For me to say, come, and it don't really matter about the money, no matter how much money you can pay me. Let's say I'm gonna do a collab with an artist that maybe his platform is smaller than mine, or my platform is smaller than his, or his name bigger than mine name vice versa. It doesn't matter. Two hearts have to intertwine with each other. As artists, not because you're bigger than the other artist or the other artist smaller than you.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna just do a collab and leave it up to the other artist because you have yourself bigger than him.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes.
Both of us supposed to know. Say, all right, we're gonna come together. We're gonna do this, and this is the road we're gonna take. I'm gonna post this song 10 times on my platform. You're gonna post it 10 times. Whatever the work ethic that I'm putting in, the other individual needs to be doing the same thing as well. You understand what I mean?
That's correct.
So that the song can go where it's supposed to go. But you have people think that they are bigger than other people, so they just record with you and just leave it at that. No. We have to be on the same page, walking on the same path and putting in the same amount of work for this song to become successful. Am I right or am I wrong?
Well, the question is, are you right or are you right?
No, reality, no, definitely. That's why I'm kind of picky with collabs. You understand? Louis
Yes.
Culture is my favorite artist. Yeah, Ninja Man, I'm my father, Johnny P. Cockatoo, but Louis Culture, I'm my favorite artist. And every time Louis see me, it's a Ghandi, I could sing the song together. And Louis Culture, big superstar. But he just knows them, oh, Ghandi a collab. But whenever the time is right, we're going to do it.
I
You
love that.
understand?
I love that.
Yeah, but I'm kind of selective with persons who me do collab with.
Okay, so you just want to
Yeah.
ensure that persons are going to do their due diligence when you do a recording as well.
Teamwork, let the dream work.
Dream. That's correct. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump to one of your other tracks. So when we come back, we're going to take some final questions and we will vibe out. Keep it locked right here. Go nowhere. You're to.
Hey, Lebron. We are the street attack. Bad man no beat the car. The whole street attack. This them say close mouth can't get fed. Humble can't go sit down and dead. Bandy always a outsmart Fred. We not stop and no stop like no more. Girl alone stay on red. Plus the girl them say me just dead. A tic-tac make them leg. I just saw them earn them pray. Go tell them we find the cool. Go tell them we find the cool. Mad money man are making out the road. Go tell them, go tell them, go tell them. The youths them find the cool. Mad money them are making out the road. Go tell them, go tell them, go tell them. Tell them and find the champagne cork a fly when those by. Now touch the road if no close by. No run in from where riches you will get a eye. Man a flip bricks like plane in the sky. Ambitious we no junkie we focus high. So no informers, no snitch, no spy. You nasty we roll with certain guy. Make we tell poverty bye bye. Go tell them we find the cool. Mad money man a making out the road. Tell them and find the cool. Champagne man a splashing out the road. Go tell them, go tell them, go tell them. Tell them and find the cool. The youths them find the cool. Mad money them a making out the road. Go tell them, go tell them, go tell them. Tell them, Portmore find the cool. Mad money man a making out the road. Go tell them, go tell them, go tell them. Tell them and find the cool. And find the cool. Alright. No love. Some go buy B, some go buy yen. Some go skate on the toll, some go buy friend. Some go buy visa, can't see them again. Some go choppy line, choppy money they must spend. Some gone the wrong way, funny money they must spend. But we not go par with them. But anyway, close mouth can't get fed. Humble can't go sit down and dead. Bandy always a outsmart Fred. We not stop and no stop like no more. Girl alone stay on red. Plus the girl them say me just dead.
Yes. If you are just joining us right now, we are tapped in with Ghandi. And my oh my, we have an audience that has actually vibing with him as well and recognizing his talent. For persons who do not know who he is, of course, they're tapped in right now and say, I'm loving this guy right here. We'd love to hear more about him as well. So we have Marjorie out of Montego Bay that's asking, what parish are you from?
Portmore, St. Catherine, born and bred out of Portmore.
He's from Portmore, the 15th parish. Oh my God. He's from Portmore, the 15th parish, okay? Yes. She loves what's going on. We have Bev out of Lucy. Wait a minute, Lucy got light. Anyway, Bev from out of Lucy is saying, I love what's going on, Empress Rose. Thanks for sharing the show with us. She's still typing, so let's see what's going on here. She said current is not fully back, but I'm enjoying the show while it is. I'm at 5%. She said she's enjoying the show while she's on 5%. Well, my dear. You're soon dead. Yes. We thank you for joining us as well. All right. Oh, speaking of the Caribbean islands as well, big up to Trinidad and Tobago. Iris, I see you. Thanks for bigging me up. I thank you as well. Guyana, Grenada in the house as well. We have Paulette out of Grenada that's saying she loved the vibe. She loved Ghandi vibe. And what's do you have a favorite track? And she's not speaking of a track that's by you, but do you have a favorite artist and a favorite track?
All right, for me, a favorite song, to be honest, I sing some nice songs, And if I were to say a favorite track, I think that would be We Don't Want No More Bloodshed, because it's very personal to me, close to the heart. We have lost friends to you know, gun
Mm-hmm.
violence back in Jamaica.
Yes.
Very, very close friends. But I did that song personally for one of my school friend, you know, who was slaughtered in Christian Pen back then. So that song is very close to home, personal to the heart, and all of that. So I'd say that would be one of the favorite songs for me.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, if you say no, me have a favorite artist, I might get all a phone call a little more and a man does bad me because you know Ninja Man, Desmond Valentine, with the
Yeah.
behind the bar, you know my daddy in the music that.
Yes.
Cocotti let me sign my first contract in the music, you know, my second daddy that, you know. Cocotti and Johnny P, both of them together, my daddy them there again. So it's like, you know, Louis Culture, my favorite artist. So for me can't really say I have a favorite artist.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was supposed to say a favorite artist, it would have been Louis Culture. But, you know, King Yellow Man as well. So I'm the kind of youth to have a whole lot soul.
Yes.
And my respect in the music it's different. It's from everybody, yes, but the solid and the foundation artists them check for Ghandi a lot. I'm check for them a lot. So it's like, you know, we just
Yeah.
love music on our own.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Well,
just love music on our own.
music loves you back. To all,
Exactly. Music is life.
music is alive. Music is live. To all the persons who are tapped in on the social media platforms and sending big ups to you as well. And yes, continue to share as well because we're going to have Honesty who is going to be joining us momentarily. But I must say, Ras
Yes.
Gandhi, it's a pleasure having you come through. This
Thank you
interview
very much.
is very short, but I will bring you back as we want to know so much more about you
There's a
as
lot
well.
and there's a lot more to know.
We love the
Trust me.
talent.
Yeah,
We
man,
love the
there's a lot more.
talent. We love the music. But before
Thank
you
you very
go
much.
as well, um, you know, if you had to give your inputs, or I should say, advice to persons in Jamaica. I was in Jamaica for ever since the storm, and
Yes.
I want you to send a message to the artists on the island who have suffered the devastation. With helping them to keep their heads up because while I'm there, I'm not hearing much hope. I'm hearing,
Yeah.
people giving up and throwing in the towel.
Yeah. The artists are the people of Jamaica.
Well, I would like to focus on. I think sometimes people forget about the artists as well,
Yeah.
um, So yes, I have a lot of different persons on the shows as well. So I
Uh-huh.
always have persons that shouting out everybody in Jamaica. But right now,
Okay.
especially for the show, since it's a music show, and I know that
Yeah.
there are a lot of musicians as well that are listening, and even
Yes.
in some of the devastating areas as well. What
All
advice
right.
would you give to them in terms of
So
just
here
keeping
one
hope?
now. Thumbs up to all of the artists them who have contributed, all of the influencers, because I see a lot of social media influencers, the TikTokers, everybody joining and doing their part as well. Me not go up on the ground yet, so me not go up on the ground till next month before me can play my part and do what I'm supposed to do. Cause we have to do a part too as well. But me and the kind of person we are gonna do things and come back and video it and say, "Hey, no, that's not me. If I do something, I do it. That's just me."
Yes.
Everybody different. Everybody do them thing different. Big up all who will do them things same, but I'm not that kind of a person. I won't do that. And to my nation, always put God first. Yeah, Jamaica, we're strong.
Mm-hmm.
This too shall pass. You understand? And we're gonna build back stronger. That's why when I ask him, I know we're gonna build back stronger.
Yes.
You understand? So we have to just hold firm now at the time. And sometimes some things happen in life, you know. If we get even closer to God and closer to each other, because we've been distant for a while, you know. And some things been a go on when they're supposed to go on. So I just saw life go more time. But we are going forward again, man. Firm and stronger together.
That's
You
true.
understand?
Yes,
Yeah,
true. That's true. People are very resilient as well. And
definitely.
it's kind of sad that we do have a few persons who actually as I go into the show because I'm going to give some updates,
Yes.
some post Hurricane Melissa updates as well. And I think we still have to also still talk about Hurricane Melissa because people will forget about it and think that everything is okay, and it's far from
Yes.
being okay. There's still a lot to be done. It's very chaotic. Still chaotic as well. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming through. We are going to, vibe out with your
And
music as well. Go
and
ahead.
And just before I go, my social media platform.
Oh, forgot.
One,
Thanks for that.
yeah, because I know you have a lot on your brain. So I just remind the listeners.
Yeah.
My social media platform,
Yes.
Instagram, it's the numeral one, underscore, Ghandi. Ghandi, one underscore, Ghandi, Ghandi. TikTok, at Ghandi. Facebook, one Ghandi. Yeah, and for contact with, for dub plate and everything, only business alone, show 860-328-1286. Yeah, it's a thing I'm going to thing. Mother Road, gone, we gone.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure having you come through, and I look forward to seeing you and interview you again.
Upsetter, 8 hours by your foot. Sometime at 16. And the morning have a good look. Ghandi. You work hard, so play hard. You never take a day off. You put God in your prayers. Make him lead the way out. Had sleepless nights, you struggle through life, and daily you do it again. Someone see you fall, but continue rise, my friend. Give it up for the weekend. Hey, bust a buckle, make a toast with your friend. Cheers for the weekend. Roll a blunt and just add little blem. Cheers for the weekend. Yeah, now. Put on my clothes, me and my gal I touch the road this weekend. Boss I stress you, work I stress you. Sometimes you feel like you wrecked out, feel left you. Some co-workers are pressure and test you. The only thing going be your rest, you give it up for the weekend. Hey, bust a buckle, make a toast with your friend. Cheers for the weekend. Roll a blunt and just add little blem. Cheers for the weekend. Yeah, now. Put on my clothes, me and my gal I touch the road this weekend. One life you want, so just live it. Tomorrow is promised to no one, so today just live it. If I been lost, me I go spend it. And if me broke a man in my friend will lend it. Cause I buckle and
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I had an opportunity to listen to Ras Ghandi. Yes, and he is a singer, songwriter, producer, and he has talent for days, as you yourself have witnessed here, right on the One-on-One Music Review Show. What coming up next? We have Honezty. Honezty is out of Belize. And of course, we also appreciate all the artists that are not only from Jamaica, but from every part of the world. This is what this show does. It brings you the reggae music from various parts of the world and highlight the artists who are keep on flying the reggae flag and beyond as well. But before I bring on Honezty, I'm going to jump to one of his tracks, Go Nowhere. It will be right up in just a few minutes. Keep it locked.
Warrior represented.
It's revealing fire.
Tears in her eyes, tears in my eyes. Hearing a mother cry, bring tears to my eyes. From the street to the creek to the sea, it's running with blood. No respect for life, another brother, body laying in the mud. Mothers weeping when they bury their sons. Shooters get life in prison, so nobody wants. Tears in her eyes, tears in my eyes. Hearing a mother cry, bring tears to my eyes. Where is this hatred coming from? Black and black crimes, God please forgive your sons. Where is this hatred coming from? Tears in the mother eyes, from darkness here comes the sun.
Make we pray for them.
Father God, at this the jewel come to. Take a look around, see what the guns do. Take what we daughters, them and we son to. Jungle justice, that them turn to. Nothing in this life, no guaranteed. Seem we only safe in a quarantine. I and I chant for every human being. No office in no more blood I bleed. Belize.
Tears in her eyes, tears in my eyes. Hearing a mother cry, bring tears to my eyes. Where is this
can't figure out what's going on, what's really wrong. Feel like back in all the days when the West was one. How did we get here's the right question. To us, society, or it was your plan. Cause it's no normal. Living like this, you have to strong like Arnold. Everybody feel the pain cause it's touching our brain. Whether casual or formal.
Tears in her eyes, tears in my eyes. Hearing a mother cry, bring tears to my eyes.
Yes, 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 ladies and gentlemen, you are vibing to the tunes of Honezty. Honestly, I've had him interview them on this show before, so I am quite aware of his talent and singing capabilities as well. And to hear him actually on this track right here, it's a little bit I would say more modern, and never heard the side of him, but I'm loving what I'm hearing as well. I'm really loving this track. But we have Honesty in studio. Honesty, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. I just want to say hello to everyone that is listening and whoever going to listen to this later on. Bless up, all right?
Bless up, all right. So, honestly, you're out of Belize, out of Belize, but you're now residing in the U.S. Talk to me about a younger Honesty and what got you interested in the genre, reggae genre, that is.
So, a younger honesty was pretty much shy, right? And so, my music starts from when I was probably around 13 years old. I started recording some little music back home. I started 17 years old. I started singing with little different bands and stuff like that. I moved to Chicago, and also I was singing with a couple different bands in Chicago before I decided I want to be a solo artist. But the younger honesty was shy, right? Now the older honesty is more like what they said about Elephant Man, more electrifying and more fun.
Okay.
I make music for people to dance to, enjoy themselves and stuff like that. And every now and again, I just drop something really deep that touched my heart. And a lot of people in the world that go through a lot of different trials and tribulations and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We have our Margaret that's saying, oh, please tell Honesty to speak into his microphone. It's very
Okay,
low.
cool.
It's very low.
All
Okay.
right.
All right. So on this track that we just listened to, there's actually two other artists that are on the track. Talk to me about the making of this track, or why do you feel that it was so important to make this release?
So, as you know, I'm a soca dancehall artist, right? And that's
Mm-hmm.
the genre that I choose and what I love. But in our world today, majority of young people all over the world is just destroying each other's lives, killing each other for no reason, you know, and they don't really understand that this is affecting not only the ones that died or the ones who pulled the trigger, but also their family members all over the world, So when I thought about this song, I said, man, I want to do something for the youths. I want to do something that could be more of a inspirational to the youths, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this not only goes for the youths in my country, but youths everywhere, especially our African Americans, our black children on the street that are dying the most from
Yeah.
gun violence. So I decided that I'm going to go and record the song, right? So I got a beat from one of my producer,
Mm-hmm.
and I came up with this chorus and the first verse and everything like that. And I said, you know what? I want to get other people involved because I want people to understand, you know, what people are going through from a different aspect of different artists. So I decided to call up some of these artists as Nego Heights, Dan Marcos, and Bert McCoy. We all reside in the United States, but we all from Belize.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Nigas. Oh, yeah, I know Nigas actually. I did not realize that's Nigas on the
Yeah,
track.
it's
Big up
Nego on
to
there
shout
too,
out
yeah.
to Nigas as well. Oh wow.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, that's a good reason to get this track done as well. As you talk about the killings within the US, I haven't like frequent social media of late because I've been pulled in different circles. But today earlier I was on a social media platforms as well where I am seeing that there's one part where it is that we're talking about, other youngsters that are killing other youngsters, and then we have as well a set of officers that are just doing this,
To the young people.
to young people as well. And then as well, something you need to point out as well is that I just saw this morning where another young man, they found him hanging yesterday as well, and it's getting too popular right now.
Wow.
And it's always the reason that, oh, it's because they're suicidal, or they didn't have, or they have things going on as well. And I think,
Correct.
our black persons our black people are not really looking to do that as well. We always think of a way out, or at least most of us think of a way out, or there has to be another way. But there's something definitely going on that we need to tap into and start being
Correct.
more
That's
cognizant of.
that's why if your listeners listen to the chorus of this song, right? So
Mhm.
I I put myself in the mother's shoes, right?
Mhm.
And I try to understand what they're going through when they lose their kids, right? Because I know that's one of the hurtfulest thing in this world. I know parents supposed to bury their children. I want to see their kids in jail, so I put myself in their shoes, and I came up with this chorus, which worked perfectly for this song.
We have Elizabeth. Elizabeth out of Montreal, Canada. She says, "Can you repeat the chorus, the words to the chorus, please?"
So the song was tears in my eyes, tears in her eyes, tears in a mother eyes. So it's like it's all about crying, right? So
Mhm.
every part of the chorus is about crying, and then I just add some melodies to it, and then I talk a little bit about why the mothers are crying, like gun violence, or you know what, their kid got in an accident, whatever the case may be. A mother tears. That's why the song is entitled "A Mother's Tears."
Mm. Wow. Well, it is that there's an audience that's actually listening, and as it has touching them deeply in terms of the production as well. Now, I know that you have been on my show before, and we have gotten
hmm
into some soca and reggae things that you have done as in the past as well. Um, we have another track that we are going to cue, and I am very much interested in learning more about
Okay.
this track. So I don't want my audience.
Forbidden fruit.
I don't want my audience to go anywhere, because
Okay.
we definitely want to know more about this track that's coming up, and it's called Forbidden Fruit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, and we'll be right back with more honesty. Do not go anywhere. You can keep on sharing.
Ooh la la, I can feel the heat. Ain't hot and spicy.
Honestly,
Ain't hot and spicy.
let's go.
You feel the fire spreading deep down in your vein.
Deep down in your veins.
Your heart desire will always drive
So, to the listening audience, I'm back here, actually laughing with honesty, because it's like, how do you go from a mother's tears to forbidden fruit? And of course, we have an audience that has, quite a few questions that pertain to the song as well. So we went from a mother's tears to now forbidden fruit. So I want to the backstory on this track right here. But before I do, I think one of the things is that when you debut a track and the artwork that goes with the track, that the artwork is, well, I'm from back in the days, right? I'm not saying that I'm 60. I'm not saying I'm 50. But what I'm saying is that gone were the days where it is that the artwork tells the story of what is expected before you press play. So in this case, it is that you kind of have an idea what you're going to listen to before, because I love the artwork on this one. But talk to me about Forbidden Fruit, the writing, how you came up with the track, or the story behind it as well.
Well, with Forbidden Fruit, right? So I did a song before Forbidden Fruit entitled Sugar Rush, right?
Uh huh.
So I was thinking to myself, I said I want to keep it in the same vibes, right? I want to do something with the same vibe. So if I'm doing any shows or whatever, I could just from Sugar Rush, I could just jump right into Forbidden Fruit. So then I start think about it deep, right? And I said, okay, something that is off limit, right? And it goes for men or women, something that is off limit. And I came up with from the Bible where they said the forbidden fruit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I said, okay, I'm going to write around the forbidden fruit. And I came up with the whole idea of people past experiences that I've known about, you know?
Yes. Mm.
But it was a great fun track to write, and it was easy to write. I came up with that song in probably less than 15 minutes. I wrote that chorus.
Well, it's a catchy tune. As we say in the production world, it's a bubblegum tune as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope people like it though, because you know what, soca dancehall is my genre, right? I want to really start working on more soca dancehall song instead of just like changing genres all the time. Because a lot of people tell me that, man, honestly, that's going to affect you. You got to stick to what you know. You got to stick to that soca, man, because you're good at it. But I was like, no, I'm an artist. I love music. I love all genre of music. So I'll touch whatever I can. Whatever I love, I'm going to jump on.
Mm-hmm. Now,
You know?
in terms of soca, who is your favorite artist on the soca side?
You know, Michelle Montana is my favorite artist of all time when it comes to soca
Marshall
music.
Montana. Okay.
And then I like Kes the Band also. You know,
Yeah,
those two
Kesteban
guys
is
right there.
awesome. Yes, Kesteban is awesome. Love it as well. Now, on the
Mm-hmm.
reggae side, who would you say is your favorite? Do you have a
Buju
favorite?
Banton.
Bujo
So
Banton.
yes,
Yes.
Buju Banton was my inspiration growing up as a teen. I also won like a variety show singing contest with my sister with a Buju Banton track
What track was
when I
that?
was about 13 years old.
What track was that?
It was I Never Want to Fall in Love. I don't want to say the words because we were young and we did
Yeah.
not understand the lyrics of the song until we grow older. And then my dad used I know I understand why my dad used to say, you know what, you guys not gonna be playing that song in the house because we were so young. We wasn't thinking that it was a bad song, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I look back at the song now from Buju Banton and when I talk to my kids about it, I said, damn, I said, boy, me and my sister won a trophy off this song and we did not even know the content of the music.
Big up Bujo Banton. So, you have resided in the U.S. and you are doing music from this side. How different would you say the production on this side differs from, in Belize?
You know, Belize is a poor country, so the production is not great.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of big artists in Belize right now, but their production is horrible, right? And that's because, like I said, in America, you have better producer, better promoter, better engineers and stuff because these guys have better equipment to work with, you know? So the production that I'm doing now within the last, let's say, when I released my last album, right? My last album was Where It All Begins. It was pretty much like more or less an Afrobeat album. So when I released that album, then I decided when I was releasing that album that I'm going to invest some money into my music now because I've been recording music for 20 years, right? But I was just like just releasing random songs here and there with no promotion, none of that stuff until I really started decided that I'm going to take this music thing seriously and start investing into the music, you know?
Mm-hmm. Um, Now, for the track "Forbidden Fruit," is that your last release or the track we played before?
The track you guys played before, A Mother's Tears, that's the last release.
How is your local audience accepting?
You know, my local audience accept the soca songs, which and I knew this was going to happen. They more go for the soca song, you know, because people want to party, they want to dance, they want to have fun, you know. So it's kind of hard when it comes to something too deep, you know, or something like too inspirational and stuff like that. It's kind of hard to really promote it as because the majority of the time, if you drop something sweet, something nice, something fun, it promotes itself. People love it, they share it, they do all that stuff, right? You got to work twice as hard for something, a song that is more inspirational.
Mm.
But people are still loving it. Like I said, people are still loving it. I have people crying when they hear the chorus of the song, especially if they went through whatever I was talking about in the music, you know?
Yes. Okay. We have Rosetta out of Ethiopia. What time is it in Ethiopia? Is it like 2? Wow. Big
Two
ups to
o'clock in the morning?
yeah, they're ahead of us. Big ups to Ethiopia for listening to the show. Well, Rosetta says, "Well, I wanted to listen to Ras Ghandi, but I see that I'm late because I wanted to know more about the name and listen to the music, but I will have to go back and rewind the show to listen to what his interview was like." Okay. But now I'm here listening to Honezty, and I am really loving the Mother Tears song. I Is the track available on the Is it available on the digital platforms? So Rosetta
Correct.
would like
It's
to
on all
purchase the track.
it's on all digital platforms. It's on iTunes, Spotify, all digital platforms.
It's available
Because
across the digital platforms. That's
she
correct.
just have to make sure she spell my name properly, which is Honezty. A
H O
Mother's Tears.
Honezty, a mother's tears. So there you
Correct.
go. All right. All right. Well, while I'm here, want to take the time out as well to shout out a few persons. Well, Nego Heights is in the town. Big ups, Nego. I didn't realize that's you on this track right here. Big ups to Nego. So you got to come through as well for an interview on the show. I love you, love you, love you. Big ups to Newland Stewart. I listen. There's like 8 different windows. Um, 8 different places that I have to check everything. So if I did not get to you when Ras Gandhi was on, please forgive me because I'm working by myself. So, Newland Stewart, big ups to you. I saw that you left a comment where Ras Gandhi was on as well. Sharon Johnson, I wonder if you're related. Yes, thank you for coming through as well. Nadia Samuels, I see you. Sharon Johnson, what's this? Steam Money Move. Yeah, I thank you guys for all the persons that are on the social media platforms. Right now, I am tapped in with YouTube as well. And so we have more than one channels on each of these as well. So I have to like a lot of different windows to go through every time the show. So please do not do not feel offended if you sent me something and I am just seeing it right now. I haven't seen it throughout the show as well. As well, I'm working by myself. Well, Belize is in the house. And as Belize is in the house, I would just also like to shout out all the Caribbean countries that are currently tapped in. Big up to Trinidad and Tobago. I love you guys. Yes. Thanks for being in the house. Guyana, Grenada, Turks and Caicos. Oh, this show is getting bigger, by the minute as well.
Wow.
I appreciate you guys as well. And believe it or not, Haiti is in the house as well. Big ups to Haiti. Haiti, big ups to you as well. I love you guys. All right. So, honesty, forbidden fruit, and of course, Mother's Tears. Now, if you had to pick one artist that you would love to collaborate with, whether it be soca or reggae, who is that one artist that you would love to work with?
My boy Dexter Dot.
Ah, Dexter, Dexter Daps.
Yes,
Woo.
ma'am.
The girl them sugar. Okay. You would like to work
Exactly.
you would like to work with Dexter Dobbs. Wow. Okay. So to all the persons that you know are listening, that's a Dexter Dobbs. Tell him. Honesty would love to do something with him as well. You know what I want to see for 2026 is more collaborations that persons never expected. I want to see more of those happening where the audience did not expect that this artist would collaborate with another artist and they create something magical across the airwaves. I also need to see more females as well. You know,
Correct.
yeah,
Hmm.
I want to see more females doing their thing as well. I know you're out there and I know you're doing your thing, but for whatever reason, I'm not seeing you in the spaces like I would like to see you as well. So shout out to all my female artists that are out there as well. So, Belize, we have a question as well. This is coming from Rahul out of Germany. And he asks, have you ever toured the US or have you ever toured as an artist before?
Yes, I did. I toured the U.S. many times every year,
Hmm.
and I have a couple show coming up for next year in Denver.
Denver. Okay.
Yeah, Denver, Europe. So
Hmm.
I've never been to Jamaica, but I have a couple promoters and stuff I'm talking to too. So hopefully this year I could visit Jamaica as an artist and not a tourist.
That would be awesome. Yes. Do you so you have seen photographs, you know, of the recent devastation, Hurricane Melissa devastation as well. Is there
Correct.
any one community that you have in mind or one cities that you touch Jamaica that's good enough for you?
I believe in a city in Jamaica. There's a guy. There's a big event happening right here in Chicago also that I'm a part of.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hurricane relief event,
Yes.
and so it's about 20 different artists on it, and I'm also on that. So that would be great here in Chicago because that's for the hurricane and for
Is it
the
coming
people
up
that
or has it
you know.
happened already? Is it coming up?
Yeah, it's coming up. It's the 20th of December. 20th of December.
Oh, okay, okay. And you'll be
Hmm.
performing as well. That's awesome.
Correct.
Yes. So, is there a favorite um part of Jamaica that you would like to go, or you just want to show up? You doesn't matter where.
I always want to go to Kingston, Jamaica.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Kingston is gonna. Well, you know, Kingston wasn't as bad as other parts of the island, so it's
Okay.
always open for business. By the way.
Okay, cool.
Yes, yes. So I wish you all the best when you do pay it a visit as well. When you're going, I don't know that I'll be there, but when you're going, you can always keep me abreast as well. And of course it is that we know that you do work with Zion, so Zion will. Yeah, she gets to show you all the places for you to visit as well and to do some more shows
Exactly.
in Jamaica as well. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the live stage in Jamaica.
Thank you very much.
Is there anything that I did not cover within today's interview that you would like to address?
No, I believe you cover everything. I mean, so far, everything was covered.
Yes, yes.
But
Okay.
I would like to big up Raquel though because Zion, Raquel is Zion
Speaking to the
because
microphone.
I'm
Hmm.
working with her for a long period of time now, and she's really making things happen for me. So I just want to big up Raquel and all my other producers and promoters, and also to some of my biggest fans that I have here in Chicago and in Belize,
Hmm.
and to
Well,
everybody that is listening to your show tonight. One love. I love y'all, man. Stay tuned for more music coming.
yes. Well, DJ Heights says that's big up my artist Honezty. DJ Heights. Yeah, okay. All
One
right.
love, DJ Heights.
and
Bless up.
it's awesome to know the various countries who actually tap in and listen to the show. When I started the show, I didn't realize that it would be as big as it is, but just having the various artists from different countries and to hear the various artists who are doing reggae from the different countries, I've been told by various promoters that even just the general audience that that's one of the things they really love the show because they don't know some of the artists, they've never heard of them before, but just to know that they're staying in tune and extending reggae across the pond is good enough. So yes, of course, everybody loves Jamaica. Every country that I go to, we are always celebrated. And some countries actually play more reggae than their own music as well. That's how powerful
Exactly.
reggae is. Yeah.
That's true. Especially my country believes it's more dancehall and reggae than their own music too. So that's a good thing. That's why I fell in love with reggae from an early age.
Mm-hmm. And that plus other reasons why I say Jamaica, actually reggae is number one genre, but I'm waiting for
Hmm.
somebody to debate it because they're lying. Reggae is the number one genre. Trust and believe that,
Exactly.
and I have my reasons why. But one day
I agree.
when they
I
debate, I
agree.
will give them all the reasons why it is the number one genre as
No,
well.
I agree. Reggae is the one of the biggest genre in the world. That's for sure.
Yes, it is. We appreciate
Everybody
you.
sing reggae. It doesn't matter black, white, Hispanic,
Uh
Chinese.
huh.
Everybody singing reggae.
Exactly, exactly. We need the credit where credit is due, as well.
Uh-huh.
I thank you for coming through. I thank you for upholding the reggae banner, and for the persons who are listening, we are going to share your social media with them, and those tracks could be found across all the digital platforms. But for the listening audience, even though we have had Russ Gandhi, very talented singer producer earlier, whichever platform you're on, I'm pretty sure that you can always rewind and go back to listen to his interview if you're just joining us. And Honesty is here right now. But as I vibe out with Honesty, please do not go anywhere because I am going to be giving some post Hurricane Melissa updates. And I encourage all the persons who are listening as well. Do not stop sharing Hurricane Melissa devastation to Jamaica because it's nowhere close to being over. The people are still suffering. It's very chaotic in different parts of Jamaica as well, and they need assistance. This is not something that will was only for last week and then it's over with. All right, so please stay with me because I'm going to be playing a few tracks that I think you should pay attention to as well, and I'm going to be giving you some updates in terms of what's going on in the news and on the island as well. Okay? So, Honesty, with that being said, can you please share your social media handles and any last minute shout outs that you have to the list, persons as well?
I want to touch base and say, you know what? Let us all keep praying for Jamaica for that devastation with that hurricane, and also whoever is listening, let's try and help out however way we can to support the people of Jamaica. All
Mm-hmm.
right. And if people want to find my social handles, they could just type in honesty on Google, wherever they type in honesty, and all my stuff going to pop up. And usually, like my music, if they want to purchase my music, they could go to iTunes. If they want to listen to my songs and stuff, they could go to Spotify and all the other major streaming network and stuff like that. They could go to my website, which is honesty.com. They just got to spell it honesty the right way because I spell honesty Honezty. So once they type that in, they look for my website. Every other major network is logged right onto that. So, and I just want to say thanks for everybody that listening to your show. You did a wonderful job, Dr. Empress Rose G.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
One love, all right? Peace
Yes.
out and take care of yourself.
One love, one heart. Yes. On that note, we are going to vibe out with Mother's Tears. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Honesty. Please do not go anywhere. I will be right back with post Hurricane Melissa updates. Keep it locked right here
Honestly.
on the one on
What
right
Why they
back.
represented? It's Rebel Empire.
Tears in her eyes, tears in my eyes. Hearing a mother cry, bring tears to my eyes. From the street to the creek to the sea, it's running with blood. No respect for life, another brother, body laying in the mud. Mothers weeping when they bury their sons. Shooters get life in prison, so nobody wants. Tears in her eyes, tears in my eyes. Hearing a mother cry,
them.
Father God, and this the jewel come to. Take a look around, see what the guns do. Take what we daughters, them and we son to. Jungle justice, that them turn to. Nothing in this life, no guaranteed. Seem we only safe in a quarantine. I and I chant for every human being. No office in no more blood I bleed. Bellies.
Tears in her eyes, tears in my eyes. Hearing a mother cry, bring tears to my eyes. Where is this hatred coming from? Black and black crimes, God please forgive your sons. Where is this hatred coming from? Tears in the mother eyes, from darkness here comes the sun.
How we still can't figure out what's going on, what's really wrong. Feel like back in all the days when the West was one. How did we get here's the right question. To us, society, or it was your plan. Cause it's no normal. Living like this, you have to strong like Arnold. Everybody feel the pain cause it's touching our brain. Whether casual or formal.
Tears in her eyes, tears in my eyes. Hearing a mother cry, bring tears to my eyes. Where is this hatred coming from? Black and black crimes, God please forgive your sons. Where is this hatred coming from? Tears in the mother eyes, from darkness here comes the sun.
Lord forgive me, I was born as a sinner. So much trouble me find myself in. You know how we feel, many days without a meal. Many nights me have to roll with me steel. Thank you Father, you save my soul. Take the wheel and take control. Mama pray for your son, the youth brave and bold. Blood a run red, mama tears run cold.
Tears in her eyes, tears in my eyes. Hearing a mother cry, bring tears to my eyes. Where is this hatred coming from? Black and black crimes, God please forgive your sons. Where is this hatred coming from? Tears in the mother eyes, from darkness here comes the sun.
Honestly. What Warrior represented. It's Rebel Empire.
Tears in her eyes, tears in my eyes. Hearing a mother cry.
You and me, unity. Come make we build again, build again. Yeah, my people need more than prayers. Food and shelter is priority. The sick must be cared for, they need necessities. Thank you all for showing love for humanity. It's like a sneak attack in the dark on my nation. No communication, it's like an invasion. And though it seems like we won't go make it through this devastation, only I know, but you're still strong and you're moving on. We've got to rebuild it, hey, and me and you. We've got to rebuild it, hey, 'cause it's long as the sun still shines. We will rise again. We will rise again, rise again. Yeah. We've got to rebuild it, hey, and me and you. We've got to rebuild it, hey, 'cause it's long Actions speak louder than words, my brother. But it's too much of this politics. We need to stand as one and get things together. Show some love for your country and love for your brother. I say coming forward, all sons and daughters. This relief is all for each and it's for all. And though it seems like all hope is gone, but I've no fear, help is here, coming from far and everywhere. We've got to rebuild it, eh, and me and you. We've got to rebuild it, eh, 'cause as long as the sun still shines, we will rise again. We will rise again, rise again. We've got to rebuild it, eh, and me and you. We've got to rebuild it, eh, 'cause as long as the sun still shines, we will rise again. We will rise again, rise again. Yeah, my people need more than prayers. Food and shelter is priority. The sick must be cared for. They need necessities. Thank you all for showing love for humanity. It's like a sneak attack in the dark on my nation. No communication. It's like an invasion. And though it seems like we won't go make it through this devastation, only Jah know. Are you still strong and you're moving on? We've got to rebuild it, eh, and me and you. We've got to rebuild it, eh, 'cause as long as the sun still shines, we will rise again. We will rise again, rise again. We've got to rebuild it, eh, and me and you. We've got to rebuild it, eh, 'cause as long as the sun still shines, we will rise again. We will rise again, rise again. You and me.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to the sounds of Challenger. I've had Challenger quite a few times on this show as well, and he is always doing his due diligence, going above and beyond as well. And I know that even though he's not a Jamaican, he's from Dominica, that he is, just disturbed by even just the images as well that we're looking at. I have myself images that I've gotten in various areas as well, and as some persons may know, I'm a filmmaker, so do expect a Melissa film in the works. But for myself, it is that I will be doing a few things as well within the future. So thanks, Challenger, for this video. It actually shows some of the devastation that has happened on the island. To persons who have not been there since the devastation, it actually, the areas that I've been to, it does not look the same. It looks like a total war zone, so to speak, as well. But if you're just joining us and you have just missed our interview with Ghandi at the top of the hour, and also we have just completed our interview with Honezty. Um, what I'm doing right now is some post Hurricane Melissa update, and I would also like others as well to keep on sharing about Hurricane Melissa because it's far from over. There are persons on the ground that are in need of various things still as well. Still does not have a home, still has nothing to eat, and there's very chaotic, still very chaotic. So I need whether you can donate to a charity, whether it is that you can volunteer your services, however it is that you can help my people. Trust and believe that they are in wait and will really appreciate it. So, for all the persons who are currently just tapping in right now, and for persons that have been listening, welcome again. For the first time, welcome to the One on One Music Review Show. What we are doing right now is that we're breaking down the stories that are shaping our world and the lives unfolding within them. Today, we turn our attempt to the Caribbean in the wake of Hurricane Melissa, the historic storm. If you have been residing under a rock, you know that Jamaica suffered this devastation as well. It tore across Jamaica and the neighboring islands as well. Not just Jamaica, but as well Haiti, which people also feel that I wouldn't say they are not mentioning, but let's also remember that this passed through Haiti, and Haiti had a lot of deaths as well. It has left devastation, resilience, and countless untold stories in its path. As communities rebuild and the world watches the recovery efforts unfold, I am here to explore what happened, what's happening now, and what it means for the people who live through it. So I have gone live from Jamaica quite a few times to talk about what I've seen on the ground and the different areas that I've visited. And so this is a conversation, that's based on impact, humanity, and the strength that rises when the winds finally calm as well. So now that the winds have finally, calm, itself, it's a time where it is that there are so many persons that are still needing assistance on the island, as I'm saying to you right now. Okay, so I would like to actually, shout out the humanitarian organizations and aid groups on the ground who have mobilized and assisting with relief efforts after the Hurricane Melissa as well. Some of those organizations I have mentioned before in past shows. The recordings are there. You can always go and check out the various channels where you can listen to the shows that's available there as well. One of the and I'm going to be having a few humanitarians that are going to be coming through for interviews to talk about their experiences, on the island as well. One of the organizations I would like to, shout out as well is the Mercy Chefs that are providing meals and distributing hot meals and food supplies to families and individuals in areas that was worst hit by the hurricane, helping to address immediate food insecurity as well. So shout out to Mercy Chefs. On that note, I would actually like to jump to one of these tracks, and I will be right back with some more updates as well. Please do not go anywhere. I will be right back. Sit tight.
Of sacrificing, blood, sweat, and tears. I put my purpose behind me for too long. No longer will I fear. It's the reason why I'm here. 9 to 5, at times you see me smile. Still I made up my mind to free myself like a candle when the wind blows. I've walked so many roads in life. If it's not purpose, it doesn't sit so right. No longer will I fear, but it's a reason 9 to 5. At times you see me smile. Still no one sees my pain. Yet still I made up my mind to free myself. 7 years of sacrificing, blood, sweat, and tear. I've put purpose behind me for too long. No longer will I fear. 'Cause it's a reason why I'm here. 'Cause it's a reason why I'm here. 'Cause it's a reason why I'm here.
Yes, 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 ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for staying the course with us. So, in continuation, I would like to shout out a few of those humanitarian groups and aid reliefs that are currently on the island. First, we talked about Mercy Chefs, providing meals and distributing hot meals and food supplies to families and individuals, helping address immediate food insecurity. As well, there's Project Hope. Actually, I used to work for Project Hope years ago. On the ground, they're on the ground with emergency response teams. They have established a field hospital in Jamaica that is delivering critical medical supplies, hygiene supplies, water, food, and the basic necessities, working to stabilize communities as well. Shout out to Project Hope. As well, there's a WFP, which is the World Food Program. They're providing food aid, distributing food kits, coordinating logistics and support, and helping to feed thousands of displaced or affected persons. There is UNICEF, which is focusing on children and families. And when we talk about the vulnerable groups that are affected across the island, that includes kids, the elderly as well. Yes, the UNICEF is delivering water shortage tanks, hygiene kits, safe drinking water, temporary shelter items, education materials, and helping to restore schooling and normalcy for displaced children. There's also the Pan American Health Organization, that's PAHO. I think the other word I would want to say is the WHO, the WHO as well. They are delivering medical and surgical supplies, water treatment, and hygiene kits, deployed emergency medical teams to affected areas, and are coordinating health, disease prevention, water sanitization, and mental health support. Now, I'm sure that there are other places on the island that I haven't talked about, and not to mention as well the persons who actually go out and they give and they do not um, video or put it on social media to say that they have done that. So, to everyone who has given anything to Jamaica, I applaud you. And I must say thank you for everyone across the island that you have recognized our need um, as well, right? And I know that there's been a lot of aid that has gone to the island as well, but I'm telling you, I have been up in the mountains because it's my favorite place to go, and also because I have family in the hills, and they have seen no one. Various hills across the island as well. So there are communities that are closer to the cities and closer to streets, but then in the hills there are persons who have been affected as well, who are still have not been receiving anything, and there are no connections within those areas as well. So I encourage persons that please continue to pray for Jamaica, continue to also keep this in the media because there are persons who are affected and who are receiving no help as well. As well, there are other faith based international NGOs such as Catholic Relief Services, Direct Relief, CORE, which is Community Organization Relief Effort, that are actually doing work across the island as well. I came up across a few humanitarians, and next week I'm going to be interviewing one or two of those humanitarians that I've come in contact with as well. So, For faith-based international NGOs, I know that many have activated emergency funds or deployed response teams for medical aid, such as shelter kits, hygiene supplies, clean water, and rebuilding support and long-term recovery efforts. I think right now we need to focus on that last sentence, long-term recovery efforts, because I also had somebody ask me if I think this is something that will be resolved by the end of the year, and that that answer is no. That answer is no. What we're looking at is something that averages between 10 to 20 years in terms of Jamaica um, getting back to close to where it was at all as well. Okay? So I want persons to also, just remember as well that especially the vulnerable population on the island as well that has experienced what's going on, and to give however it is that you can give. And I know that especially within the US as well, there are persons as well that are still recuperating, after the holidays as well, and are experiencing difficulties as well. It's not, a good time for everyone. People are experiencing various things across don't have not having things as well, and knowing what to look forward to as well. So I encourage that whatever it is that you are able to do and you are able to help out the communities, yes, please continue to do that as well. Okay? So I would like to jump to one of my favorite tracks, and I call it my favorite track of the week. Okay? I had the opportunity to interview Aisha Barrett, Family Man Barrett's daughter, last week, where it is she debuted Jamaica Strong on this show. And I'm in love with the track. I'm in love with that track as well, because it speaks of just who we are as Jamaicans, and just how much, what we come with as Jamaicans as well, and how our personality always helps us to know that, we can continue with on our path. We are very resilient persons as well. So, on that note, this is Jamaica Strong by Aisha Barrett. I encourage persons as well that if you cannot purchase this track, it's called Jamaica Strong. Please stream as well. Some of the profits from this track is giving to helping out for the Melissa victim, or Melissa persons who are being impacted by the devastation. Keep it locked. I will be right back to close out on this one-on-one music review show. Go nowhere.
Oh God, me island cry, but we still rise, Jamaica strong. Melissa came, no friend found. She tear down the place, mash up we wall, but still we there, still we stand tall. Cause love never dead, it conquer all. Mama I pray, the picnic them all tight. Darkness come, but we find the light. From the countryside to Kingston, we sing it loud. Jamaica strong, we rise again. From the flood, from the pain. One love, one blood, one name, we rebuild again. We no shame. Jamaica strong, my people brave. Every tear become a wave. We pray, we heal, we move as one. Cause God and love bring back the sun. Neighbor to neighbor, we lend we hand. Help the youth, them fi understand. We can't survive if we no unite. All together and us bring the light. We send prayers from foreign to yard. We are one world, one heart, one God. From Montego Bay to Portland Soul, we rise again. We are God bless grown Jamaica strong. We rise again. From the flood, from the pain. One love, one heart, one flame. We build again, we call your name. Jamaica strong. We Jamaica strong, we rise again. Jamaica strong, we rise again. From the flood, from the pit. One love, one heart, one flame. We build again, we call your name. Jamaica, Jamaica, you're tough, many one people. Jamaica, Jamaica strong, forever live on.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that track is by Aisha Barry. And I welcome everyone that, to support. When we talk about resilience and we talk about Jamaica and what this great island is all about, that's what we're talking about. So I encourage each and everyone, however it is that you can support as well, not only the purses, but as well, if you're only able to support by purchasing a track, here's a track for you: Jamaica Strong by Aisha Barrett. So go out, support. And on that note, I am going to leave you guys with something to consider. Next week, I am going to be bringing on a few humanitarians on the island and to talk about what they are doing, and to report to you guys in that as well. So, to anyone who feels lost in the aftermath of the storm, please hear this. What you've been through is very unimaginable, and the weight you're carrying is very real. But your story is not over. Even when the world feels shattered, your strength, the strength you may not even feel right now, you still have. Holding on breath by breath. And by all means, I want you to continue to do that. Just remember, you are not alone. People near and far are standing with you, praying for you, fighting for you, and working every day to help you rebuild. I know that I've had persons reach out to me from various parts of the world: Africa, various countries in Africa, the USA, Canada, Germany, Europe, the UK. And I am so grateful for everyone who have reached out and have asked exactly what it is they can do and what it is that we are, you know, doing on our end to help out as well. And I've also offered to help. Just remember as well that even in the darkness, there are hands reaching out. There are lights that are being lit, and there are roofs that are being repaired. There are families that are being held together because hope is stubborn and it refuses to die. And I do not want you guys to be hopeless. If all you can do today is to stand up, that is enough. By all means, if all you can breathe as well, that is enough. Hope doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's a quiet whisper that says, try again tomorrow. One day, sooner than you think, the rain will stop. I promise you. The roads will open, the power will come back on, and the life will begin to rebuild again. I do believe that Jamaica, we are very resilient and we will get back to where we have been and even stronger as well. So just hold on. Remember, you are stronger. You are stronger than the storm, and that there is a new chapter and a new beginning that's always in this for you as well. I thank you guys for tapping in with me. It's just about 7:30 right here on the East Coast. And as well, I will leave you with just a few tracks. One of those tracks, again, being Jamaica Strong. Please look it up across your digital platforms. Aisha Barrett. Okay? And as you listen, just remember that when you speak of Jamaica and how persistent and resilient we are, you can consider this track as one of the anthems that is very current and is very life changing, and is something that 10, 12 years down the road, you will remember this track, how relevant it is today. Have yourselves but before I say have yourselves a rested, blessed day, for persons as well who have been asking me in the comments, how can they send their tracks, to be interviewed on the show? You can send 1 to 3 MP3s and your social media handles. Please do not send me more than 1 to 3 MP3s. I do not want to have to not be able to answer your requests. So 1 to 3 MP3s as well, or you can send a link to your album, and that's also fine. And your social media handles, and we will get back in touch with you to let you know when we can give you an interview on the show as well. Okay? I appreciate you guys coming through each and every week. To all the persons who have been with us for a long time, and for all the new persons who have actually been, tapping in with us and actually, sending their sentiments as well, and new persons that are actually been coming through the show. Just a reminder that our capital home is International Stars. Do check us out across the social media platforms as well. That's INTLSTARZ. And for more information, or a more intimate approach, as I would say, you can reach out to me on my Infinite Empress page on IG, which is my favorite. So INFINITEMPRESS. When in doubt, you can look me up as well on Instagram, Dr. Empress Rose G. I am Dr. Empress Rose across all the social media platforms as well. Okay? It's been a pleasure serving you today. Thanks for listening. Have yourselves a blessed rest of day.
Oh God, me island cry, but we still rise, Jamaica strong. Melissa came, no friend found. She tear down the place, mash up we wall, but still we there, still we stand tall. Cause love never dead, it conquer all. Mama I pray, the picnic them hold tight. Darkness come, but we find the light. From the countryside to Kingston, we sing it loud. Jamaica strong, we rise again. From the flood, from the pain. One love, one blood, one name. We rebuild again, we no shame. Jamaica strong, my people brave. Every tear become a wave. We pray, we heal, we move as one. Cause God and love bring back the sun. Neighbor to neighbor, we lend we hand. Help the youth, them fi understand. We can't survive if we no unite. All together, us bring the light. We send prayers from foreign to yard. We are one world, one heart, one God. From Montego Bay to Portland Soul, we rise again. We are God bless, grown Jamaica strong. We rise again. From the flood, from the pain. One love, one heart, one flame. We build again, we call your name. Jamaica strong, we never gone. We live through the night till it bright new dawn. We pray, we heal, we move as one. Jamaica strong. Father guide we through the storm. Keep the people safe and warm. Bless the island where we born. Hold we close till new life dawn. Jamaica strong, we rise again. Jamaica strong, we rise again. From the flood, from the pain. One love, one heart, one flame. We build again, we call your name. Jamaica, Jamaica, you're of many one people. Jamaica, Jamaica strong, forever live on. cry.